Who,
Yeah.
Earl?
We should probably, have somebody look at it.
All right, we are live on Wide Open Wednesday. As we weren't here last week, so we couldn't give any updates on the motorsports show. And of course, we have our very own Kate Brown with us, and Earl is in the green room eating all the food again. So,
Hope
but
it's something
bring
good.
Earl in. We'll bring Earl in here, and now we can talk about Atlantic City, which went very well. And we can also
You moved this, didn't you?
move what?
This.
Ooh.
What do you mean?
Because I had this thing all propped up so it wouldn't slide.
So it wouldn't slide?
Now I'm watching it slide.
Well, I don't know, Fred. You better figure it out. It's got a thing on it to where you could hang it.
I know, but I had it all set up here. And
Right away, I'm getting my ass handed to me. So I won't have no ass left after tonight. Bear Slosher,
You got
welcome
extra-
back, gang. Bear, you're banned from this page, Bear. What are you doing?
Don't say
two of the people that Bear's trying to steal. Hold on, Bear. Earl, you have anything you want to say while you were down Atlantic City with Bear and Kate? Anything?
Yeah.
Bear, why don't you just you got the link? Why don't you just come in here and rub it in?
Yeah, welcome to Bear. He had a great time in Atlantic City.
You want to defend
Did
yourself?
I got a nice selfie with him?
Yeah, you want to defend yourself? Don Allen, what's up, buddy? At least you're loyal, Don. These two. Next thing you know, they'll all be hanging out at the Flying Pig, Don.
Oh, who told him we had a date?
You had a date. These guys always have a date. I hear about it as they're crunching on French fries and eating burgers and stuff. And I'm out driving a dump truck. Oh, we're at the Flying Pig. You know,
riding around, driving in the dump truck.
You know what, Kate? I don't know who put sugar in your coffee, but they put a lot of it. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
See,
real energy drink, that's for
it's
sure.
good to have her back, ain't it, Earl?
Yes, it is. Yes.
And look at her background. Oh, she's got all kind of stuff in the background.
Just like my office.
It looks like our background.
Yeah.
Right?
Just like mine, right?
Got the wall
Except
there.
it looks neater.
Yeah, it looks a lot neater than ours. Fred, Fred forgot how to hang a sign, so now we got it slipping.
I had it perfect setup. It was all wedged.
We
We got a little thing there, and then all of a sudden I look and it slide.
And instead of Johnny Leach wrecking tonight, him and Billy are going to be wrecking tonight, and the sign falls off the desk here.
Well, it ain't now. I just fixed it again.
Okay, well then I'll keep my hands to myself. So now we'll talk about Atlantic City first, then we can go back to motorsports. We'll let a few people get in here with us. We already got 11, 12. How was Atlantic City, guys?
It was great, wasn't it, Kate? Excellent racing.
It was very, very cold.
Yes, yeah,
Really?
typical. But hey, it was nice and warm inside. Plus, we battled electrical
Well,
issues.
Earl, let's be fair. Where you were, it was nice and warm.
You know what?
Okay.
It was not nice and warm.
The media press room was. I think all the heat in the building went there, and but yeah, that was a nice place to be. But hey,
Well, Bear was there too, so I got a lot of pictures that he had taken, and we put them up on the site. But yeah, it looked like the racing was great.
it was excellent.
I got to tell you, this Briggs Stanner kid, whatever he sits behind, and put his hands on the steering
Yes.
wheel. He won in Allentown. Then he wins in Atlantic City. I don't know if you're a betting man. You kind of want to. Is he got a ride for the dirt show?
Yes, he does. Yeah. as far as I know.
99? Is he driving a 99 Bodine's car?
I think it's the white car.
Yeah, which should be the Bodine car. I'm not 100% sure on that, but yes.
He did. He did set the fast time in practice on 7.893 seconds.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
flying.
yeah,
pretty
that's
fast.
flying. Yeah, I remember going there with my brothers, and it was nothing like what it is today. And now it's becoming an attraction for the walk-in songs and all the stuff that goes on
It
with
is.
the autograph sessions and all that. You guys are doing a very, very good job of what you're doing with that. If you go there, it's not just, all right, we're going to go watch the races, eat some popcorn. It ain't like that anymore, because now you have the races, you have the autograph parties, the walk-in songs, which is cool, the intro stuff, then the after party. And I heard a lot of things about the after parties. They were pretty cool. And yeah, you guys, I'll tell you what, it's pretty cool. It's a shame that Trenton, you can't go somewhere after Trenton, but I'm pretty sure they got a bar or something to go to, right, Kate, or no?
No.
Not really.
No, not in Trenton.
Oh.
No.
Maybe they're going to Lawrenceville.
I will say something.
They can meet at the Flying Pig.
To,
That's like
Yeah,
Bordentown.
Flying Pig. See if
they
they're
go
going to
to
stay
they
open
do go
late.
to Bordentown to
Yeah.
a lot of people
Right
go
down
to
the road.
Town and Country. That's a
Which
good
is-
place.
Yeah, down the
Yep,
country.
Town and Country Chicken
Yeah.
Pizza
Right next to
right
the
down
Flying Pig,
road
girl.
from the Flying Pig. It
Right.
is.
Flying Pig.
Of course it is. Fred.
So Nick,
Earl,
on your
yes,
oh, go ahead. Ask Earl's question.
Earl.
Here's Dick.
There's a new thing that people are doing. This trend of cartoon characters or characters of people, and
Right.
we're a part of that. So Kate's going to get me a good picture of you. I would like to have a nice colored picture of you, so we could do your character for our Wide Open Wednesday deal.
Oh, okay.
They got a good party room in Trenton, the prison. Raymond Rosenberg.
It's right next to it. Yeah, it's right down
that's
the road.
It is right down the road.
Yes.
And look, right away, it's going to start with Joe Adams. Great to see everyone. Just scouting for more recruits. You got enough recruits, Joe. You're going to have a big problem trying to get my foot out of your ass. Okay, let's leave it at that. If I didn't love you people so much, I get a picture of Kate with Bear Earl from Atlantic City. Of course, I got the picture of you, and then he's hanging out with you at the IMPA deal. And it's all in good fun. If you can't have fun, there ain't no sense in doing it. So tell us what all transpired over the weekend, guys. We want to hear all the good stuff.
Well, as we mentioned, Briggs Danner won the Blackjack 21 feature on Friday night. Set himself up very nicely for Saturday. And Saturday's feature event for the TQ midgets went to Trevor Catalano. He's only 19 years old. And there's the Catalano racing family. There's the 5 brothers who all compete from upstate New York, or Western New York, actually. And for Trevor Catalano, that was his first victory indoors at Boardwalk Hall. And he was extremely pleased, right, Kate, to join the list of winners there. And I tell you, one of the unsung heroes, as it were, of that race was Kyle Lick, who competes on dirt. He'll be racing indoors at Trenton on dirt. He competes in all the indoor races with TQ midgets as well. His young daughter, Lainey Lick, does video photography, and she's really into racing. But Kyle Lick and Trevor Catalano, last several laps of the feature on Saturday night, they raced side by side for the win cleanly. The fans were literally on their feet cheering for them. Kyle Lick going for it, spun in turns 3 and 4, coming down for the checkered, dropped from second to, I believe, 13th. But he
has no luck, right? He has no luck. It seems like he has no luck.
It literally was. It was his last opportunity. He gave it everything he had to win that race, and unfortunately, he just spun.
That's it.
It was. It was sad for Kyle, but it was pretty impressive. What he was trying to do, and so it was it was really good. It was good all around weekend. The racing was great, I thought.
And right behind them, dueling for position as well, were Sean Nye from New York and Ryan Flores. And they were both racing hard for third and fourth. And as it turned out, when Kyle Lick spun, Ryan Flores ended up getting second. Sean Nye was third. Ryan Flores, again, a guy who grew up at Wall Stadium, quite literally. His family has raced there as well. And Ryan always loves coming back to race in the TQs indoors. And he'll be actually working again for Rick Hendrick with the Hendrick race team. He's a tire changer on pit road.
Right.
Previously worked for Penske. And Ryan Flores always enjoys coming back to New Jersey, right, Kate, to be with his racing family.
He does.
And, he had a rough start to the weekend, had a crash on Friday night, and we came back strong on Saturday. So, yeah, he's always exciting. And his car
had him on Wide Open Wednesday last year, didn't we? We had him on.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's been on the show.
We did. Yep.
Yeah.
And he just one of the other things, now that you mentioned him being on the show, for those that may or may not know, he does a podcast with Ryan
Corey LaJoy.
Corey LaJoy. Thank you,
Right.
Earl.
Right.
And he actually did a huge shout out to the indoor series. And after his fire, he had a really in-depth conversation about it. Gave a huge shout out to the indoor series, to the teams, the safety team. It was really nice because we all see we know him differently. A lot of people just see him as Ryan Flores that works on a NASCAR team, and then he took the time to talk about the indoor series, how he enjoys, to your point, Earl, coming back every year. He looks forward to it. He plans for it. His family comes. And then to have that incident in Allentown where he had that bad fire, to talk about it afterwards, I thought was really, he didn't have to do that. And I thought that would just shows the true gentleman that he is, and always remembers where he came from. And I thought that was great.
He loves doing the indoor stuff. He told me that when I had talked to him, because we have a mutual friend down there, Kyle Belmont, and hold the phone. Okay. Just hold the phone. I got to make room for, oh my Lord, turn your phone sideways so we're all the same deal there, Bear. There we go. Look at that smiling face. Let me, boom.
Stop it.
Where's this at? I don't, that too. Bear.
Oh, we even got sound effects.
Bear.
Yeah.
Bear.
Is he shooting
Yeah.
at us?
No, I'm the Bear. I can get to you. I can't get to him. I can't get to Bear. Bear,
There he is.
wonderful job. Wonderful job at Atlantic City, my brother.
Thank
Um,
you.
You're a lot bigger than I am, Bear. I got to watch what I say to you, because if you grab me, you're going to beat my ass. And
Never. I just know great talent when I see it.
and Joe, I'll just send his boyfriend over to him when he's in his jail cell, and that'll end all that. So, but no, I mean, what you guys did over the weekend was pretty cool. I sit at home and I watch all that stuff, and it's pretty neat how that has grown in leaps and bounds.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and all the stuff that the media does there and everything that goes on, it's pretty cool.
Well, as
What
Earl can confess, the media room was packed Saturday night. There's a lot of people.
There's a happening
was
place,
warm.
Harry. Yes,
Well,
warm.
the only warm place too. Maybe
That's right.
why.
Yep. That's it.
Well, you guys
what-
were definitely missed at
The host
Motorsports.
restroom,
I know
so-
that. They replaced you with a damn late model. What's up with that?
Easily replaced.
No, you're not easily replaced, because you guys could have came and sat with us. I mean, we had plenty of room. You guys could have came and sat with us and had a good time with us, but you were definitely missed there. Motorsports was good. We had a lot of people, a lot of kids, a lot of people came to our booth, and we interviewed a lot of people. But I mean, this is what it's all about, Bear. All of us,
You guys did a great job down there.
and what you guys do. And I'm all up for the golf tournament. I'm all up for the mini golf deal.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if Kate knows about that yet, but
Not many people know yet.
we're
Now everybody knows.
now the big
Yeah.
plan.
I was going to say, now it's out there.
Now millions.
11 people know.
11 people
28
know.
people know. But we're going to put something together. Me, Bear, Joe, and Fred, and Wide Open Wednesday. Kate will be involved, and Yeah, we talked about it at the end of last year, and when the weather gets warm, because we damn sure ain't going to do it now. How much snow
No.
did you get, Bear?
I think we got probably around 14 inches in that last storm.
Oh,
And now everything's just solid ice. It's
Yeah.
Yeah,
terrible.
we can't do nothing. Driving a dump truck, we're doing local stuff for
I
ourselves.
don't think Atlantic City ever heard of a snowplow.
Oh, it was awful down there. Awful.
Terrible.
North Carolina it's
Wow.
got to be really bad because they don't even have snow plows in any of their stores or nothing.
Yeah,
Or
that's where my daughter lives. We're going down there in 2 weeks, and they're like on lockdown because
I'm
they're
going down
just
there in 2 weeks,
crazy.
Bear.
Are you?
You may not make it back.
Oh boy, Mrs. Bear, whoop your ass.
That's right. Mrs. Bear will handle that.
The snow is still bitter. I told my nephew, I said, see, you left New Jersey. You had to go to North Carolina. I said, you got just as much snow as we did. How you like
Yeah.
it? I ain't got a damn shovel. I ain't got a plow. I got nothing. I said, come here and get a plow and go make some money.
Yeah,
There
right
you
where
go.
Childress Vineyards is, where Richard Childress is,
Mhm.
they got 16 inches.
Wow.
That's crazy. And it's not, the weather is not getting any warmer. I mean, it like we'll start in the morning and it'll be so hard to get the dirt and you wait for the middle of the day and then it turns to mud and nobody can do anything. I mean, you can't get
Yep.
on a job because people don't want to dig nothing and dirty up the roads, but it is what it is. But yeah, what are
I
we
know
doing?
it sounds like I'm bitching, but I can't put another car on my lot probably for the next 2 weeks.
If-
I've never sold so many batteries and tires.
Hey,
I
Bear,
bet. Yes.
I gotta show you this. Do you know this guy?
Look at that.
That's my man right there. That's why he's got so many damn cars in his driveway. I told him if you weren't so damn good, Fred, you wouldn't have the problems that you have. Start
Yeah.
messing up and people will stop coming
Yeah.
to you. But he can't do
I
that.
can't do that.
He can't do that.
Even the people that piss me
It's
off.
not
I
in his
can't do that.
makeup.
can't do that.
No.
And then we have this lovely young lady here.
I
Yeah.
don't know who that is.
And- I don't know who that is either. And then we have this clown.
Look at that.
No, so, and I was doing this
And
stuff.
his mouth
months
is
ago.
open too.
Yeah, my mouth is open too. I've been doing that stuff for months, and now all of a sudden it's a trend.
It's a
I
trend.
don't get it.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
just put
trend
I
now.
just put Joe and ours on the
Oh,
page
that's
earlier.
nice. Yours turned out nice. That was. a
I
good
thought that
deal.
turned out awesome.
Yeah, I thought
So-
it turned out awesome too.
One of the
So,
things that
but-
I wanted to share, I'm glad, Bear, that you joined us, because one of the things that I think is super cool that Bear does is he, and I know he's been doing it forever, but to watch it from a different perspective, being, a race official during these indoor races, the Bear just kind of slowly like moves in and out, takes pictures, as they're coming up into the grid, as they're coming off, he just he watches things from a different perspective that I think is just so amazing to be able to share different things that, and he's not intrusive at all. Like most of the time he sneaks up on me and I don't even realize he's there. I'm watching cars going, especially in Atlantic City, going in like multiple directions, trying to, make sure no one gets run over. And here's Bear, like just slowly, like just weaving his way through cars and people. And so I just want to give you huge props for that, Bear, because I think it's really cool. Some of the stuff that comes out of that. And then of course, working with Lainey, she is an absolute joy. I mean, her and Dawn and Kyle are just so good. And then you talked about, Nick, about the walkouts. Every time everybody, which is really great, is now they're all trying to one up each other. Right?
Oh, it's a competition.
So we always had, So we always had Andy J that pretty much does his own little thing. Well, and then now Anthony Payne, who is just a character in and itself anyway.
Yeah.
So he stepped it up as his little pimp. He had the fur coat on and the hat. Last time he just had the cane. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then Lainey and her dad came out on this little, what is that thing, Bear?
They
What
got a
was-
battery powered scooter, like a
Yeah, like
GoPro.
yeah, like a little
yeah,
powered
like a-
scooter.
yeah.
The two of them.
Yeah.
Had a GoPro mounted.
Oh,
to
it
the
was
front
great.
Of it.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
great.
I mean that it's a happening now. It's not just a regular show. It's cool.
Oh, it's an event for sure.
Yeah.
Joe's
Kate-
solution. Here,
Kate, I just
copy
wanted to
this,
say
Bear.
thank you for that. I try to I try to show people things that they don't normally get to see. I never
Yep,
get to see a
100%.
lap of racing, so that's out of the question. I don't
Me
go there to
either.
watch races. Yeah, for sure. Where you were definitely not watching anything except the
No.
chaos of exiting the racetrack there. But yeah, I like doing that kind of stuff. People don't get to see that kind of stuff, and
Fair.
like the banter between the Briggs and Grant at the staging area. They were heckling one another before they went out for the feature Friday night. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And USAC even shared my photos of them guys, and nobody was back there to take.
Yeah.
Nobody was back there to take that kind of stuff. And shame on the photographers, but that's what I like to do.
Bear, do you think?
No, I think it's great.
Do you think with your racing background and not being a professional photographer, you have a different? Well, you definitely have a different outlook on what you're going to do and what you're going to find, because we've been around forever and you've seen a million pictures. So you're like, all right, I'm going to try something different here that nobody else does. And that's what makes it unique. So with your racing background, that's what you're looking for. And it shows, because it people like that kind of. I always liked the candid shots that people take at the racetrack, at the trailer, watching guys work on the cars, and the stuff that you do. That means a lot to people. Kind of like, the heat race winners. And if their parents can't get to the tractor in Virginia or something, they get to see their kid win the heat. That means a lot to people. The candid stuff, the stuff that you don't usually see. Anybody can, not everybody's going to win a feature, but a lot of people can win a heat race, and you put them on camera and they get to see that on Facebook, and then they get to see the behind the scenes stuff that you do. They're like, oh no, there he is. He walked by and look there. He's talking to him. You never get to see that if you didn't do that, Bear. So yeah, you need to be commended for that. That's pretty cool.
I appreciate that. That's why we're doing it. It's just a different view, a different perspective. People aren't fortunate enough to be in the staging area, and it's just different. It's cool stuff.
Warren
And
is at the rink. Warren says hi from the rink.
Hello, Warren.
Yeah, he has
Warren.
he's doing ice hockey. He's doing ice hockey tonight. So
I didn't know he could even skate.
That would be something to see. Huh?
He's a goalie. He's a goalie.
he is the medical trainer, EMT, on site at Mercer County Park tonight for ice hockey. He does not skate, although he does have ice. He has ice cleats that he walks very diligently across the
I
ice.
used to work out there a lot back in 1980.
Kate, can we touch on safety for a minute, since you mentioned
100%. You took
sure.
a word out of my
absolutely.
Go right ahead, because that's a good segue.
Warren heads up the safety team at the indoor races,
does a great job.
He does a phenomenal job. And with Andy J's wreck this time, everybody saw that cartwheel he did, which Laney captured beautifully, by the way. The new safety walls, the new safety barriers.
Walls, yes.
Yeah, man, did they hold up
great.
nice. And quite honestly, they saved his car and probably injuries, and he continued the race.
No, that's a great segue, Bear, because that was one of the things I wanted to talk about. So, like I said, everybody saw that flip. Everybody knows that safety is a huge priority, not for myself, being a former driver. It's really important to us, but we have to give 100% props to Davey Salmons on instituting that, being the continuing to advance safety measures for the series. That's very important to him as a driver himself, but also to take care of the drivers that support the series. So it's, and we are, he has taken from, learning from past experiences to try to always want to do the best things. They've made significant improvements throughout, over the years in the series, including mandatory full containment seats, head and neck restraints, wheel tethers on the independent front suspension cars, a fuel pump relay to prevent fires. Obviously, not all fires can be prevented. Like we know with Ryan's incident, that was a part, that came loose. And also an 1/8 of an inch intrusion plate to reduce lower back injuries. So that goes on the bottom of the seat. So all of those things, they just continue to look and see what they can do to make the series better. And then one of the challenges was, seeing what would work, right? What can we do? Because if you remember, in Allentown and in Trenton, there's fence. In Atlantic City, until this year, there was never a fence. It was just the barriers, right? At least recently there hadn't been fence. Mm-hmm. So, they were trying to think of what are the best ways to, in case of an incident, slowing people down, making sure, what can we do? Because when you're on this concrete and you hit those barriers, yeah, they move, but it's a hard hit.
Oh, yes.
So what can we do? So thermal foams, Davey was able to get in touch with thermal foams. They introduced this new foam barrier, and that they are wrapped in a durable flame resistant cover. So it reduces, so if anybody has watched Oswego when they've, or any of the other tracks where they have the foam barriers, and you hit them, they explode into a bazillion pieces, just like you think they would. So Davey wanted to find something that didn't do that, because one, it would stick to the track. As we know, that indoor track gets sticky. It could get up inside the cockpit. It could get up inside parts and so forth. So trying to reduce the cockpit intrusion and simplify cleanup. And these barriers immediately proved their effectiveness in this Andy J crash.
Yes.
Yep. They absorbed the impact. That was what our hope was. And then also allowed him to just, like Bear said, minimal car damage to the point where he was able to return to the race after that flip, which anybody watching that flip was crazy. And in addition to, we had talked about, the safety team, which a lot of people may or may not know, the people that we have on safety team are active or retired firefighters. And we even added, as Warren didn't let me get there yet, he stole my thunder. We did add a trauma doc to our series this year. He is attending every race. Dr. Jack Schilling, who is with Cooper Hospital. So those that live in New Jersey know that's a major hospital. And he, I will tell you, absolutely loves doing this. Like, you wouldn't think, but he absolutely loves doing it. We also got some rescue tools that were provided to us by Amicus Rescue Systems, so that we're able to, instead of having to use gas or anything, now we have battery operated power tools. So it's easier for us to be able to make those cuts or anything that we need. He's not. It's so funny. It's like he's reading my notes.
I told Fred he's got an earpiece in.
I am in Salem and he is in Trenton, but it's like, this is a little scary how we're like in sync. But I wanted to make sure that we thank you, Bear, for bringing that up, because that is super important. And the Salmons family, specifically Davey, has worked really hard to make sure that we could do those things. So kudos to the Salmons family, kudos to the indoor series, kudos to our team, Warren's team that he has built over the years. And I will tell you, they practice. I don't know, they practice every day before we go. Thank you to the Catalano family. And I know that they did some others. I'm not really sure who else helped, but they were using them as kind of like crash test dummies, for lack of a better word, to practice some of the tools they have. We have what's called a rescue boa. So in the event that you're in a wrecking, we can't get them out, there's a tools so that they can use to do that and kind of pull them up. And so these drivers were willing to let the guys train with them. So I know that Jay Dugan did take some video, and Warren did spoke about it while they were doing it. So hopefully that'll be coming out soon. But this is not just a one and done for us. This is, we do this all year long, not only, at indoor, but I know Richard Marr and Andy Byron do it with NASCAR. Mark, I am not going to try to say your last name because I'll screw it up, but we call him Cappy. He is with Oswego and he does it there. So we have multiple people that this is what we do on a regular basis. But thank you for bringing that to the forefront, especially after everybody watched that hard wreck, to know why he was able to walk away from that and was able to continue on in the race, is because of all the efforts that that the series puts in to make it safe for everybody. I know, Bear, you've heard it, and I know Earl, you've heard it. I know everybody comes to New Jersey and they're all bent out of shape because they got to have this safety and that safety.
Bad.
Well, this is why we have those things.
Exactly.
Because of things like that.
Yes.
You know, if you're going to spend, you know, $500 on a shock, you should be able to spend money on the right helmet,
Absolutely.
the right belt,
Correct.
the right Hans.
Right.
So just listen, as a driver, I get it because I raced back in the day when Hans wasn't required, but I will tell you, when Dale Earnhardt died, I bought one of the very first Hans that they made.
Right.
And I that is the God's honest truth.
Right.
Because that I had at the time, I had a 10-year-old daughter I needed to come home to.
Yes.
And so, you know, those types of things as drivers, I'm saying this to you as my public service announcement. If you have a family at home, remember, I'm sure Ryan Flores will tell you he had the right fire gear on.
Yes, he
so
did.
To make sure that he didn't get, didn't get hurt, making sure that you have all the right things. So just please, I know that it costs money to have the safety equipment that you need, but your family wants you to come home to them. This is a hobby for most of us.
How much is your life worth? There's no price
That's
on
it.
that.
Exactly.
So
I'll get off my soapbox. But
No, it's
you can't
very
afford
good.
to race,
Good advice.
don't do it. You know what I mean?
That's right.
The safety stuff, you got to have it. You should not second guess any of that kind of stuff. All right, we're going to take a break real quick. If you guys want to stay in the room, you can stay in the room, but we got to take care of our sponsors. So that's what we're going to do now. And give us a couple of minutes, gang.
You got wheels that's seen better days. Don't replace them, revive them. That's right. Vibrant powder coating and wheel repair. Bent rims, scuffs, no problem. Vibrant makes them smooth and strong and stunning again. From the street to the strip, they'll make your ride shine like new custom colors, flawless finishes, and durable coatings that turn heads and handle heat. Give them a call today at 1-267-566-6842. They're located at 569 Unionville Avenue, Pendle, PA 19047. That's Vibrant Finish. For all you need in powder coating and wheel repair, they make your ride look sweet. So give them. Let's talk about one of our proud sponsors, and that's Five Peaks Media, brought to you by Craig McGill, 668 Woodburn Road, Langhorne, Pennsylvania, Suite 201, the same suite that Wide Open Wednesday is in, and their phone number 609-577-7996. Craig McGill, we call him Magic because he creates the magic behind the Wednesday. Whatever you need, whether it's for social media, your business, anything you need. He's been with CBS, the NFL, he's done it all. He's a master at his trade, and he can definitely get the job done if you need anything done in social media. Why is having a director important? Greg will tell you why, because he does his best work behind the lens. Do you want your message out there to the world? You got to go with Five Peaks Media. That's right. Get a hold of Craig McGill. Come on over and see us. This is why we do what we do, because we have magic. Race teams, listen up. If you want your media dialed in this season, you need to call Amanda's Content Creations at 856-418-4709. Amanda handles everything. Weekly updates, sponsorship proposals, race day posts, highlight videos, schedules, everything you need to put your race team right where it needs to be. Whatever you need to keep your team looking sharp, connected with your fans and everybody else. Amanda has you covered. She works with the drivers all over and delivers top quality content every time. So if your race team needs media done right, get in touch with Amanda's Content Creations. That's right, Amanda Tinnis. The number's 856-418-4709. Let's talk about transmission for a minute. You want to get to victory lane, you can't be in low gear. You got to be in high gear. I'm talking about high gear transmissions located in South Jersey. That's right. We specialize in repair, refresh, and troubleshooting your Northeast dirt modified transmissions. That's right, High Gear. They specialize in Burt Generation 1 and 2 transmissions, and they also service Winters transmissions. It's home of the modified number 13P, driven by Anthony Tramontana Jr. They have reasonable pricing, quick turnaround. You can pick your transmission up at New Egypt Speedway or Bridgeport Speedway, and you can find them on Facebook at High Gear Transmissions. Now, these transmissions are serviced by a great tech, Anthony Tramontana Sr. You can give him a call at 609-385-3084. That's right, high gear transmissions. You know, the ending season, and you're worried about that transmission, you're worried about it getting serviced, why not call High Gear and get it done? They'll take care of your transmission. You won't have to worry about it. When you put it back in the car, you'll put it in gear, you'll go to victory lane, you'll be in high gear, and you'll be a winner with High Gear. Who is all the rage? Sage Chiropractic. That's right, Sage is all the rage in chiropractic care. Dr. Carey and Dr. Mike will take care of you and all your back needs, and they specialize in other things too. Give them a call, 215-497-0700. They have all the equipment, all the stuff you need to get yourself in shape. They're the people that give Fred his adjustment so he can drive his race car on Saturdays at New Egypt Speedway. They are our official sponsor of Wide Open Wednesday, so go see them. If you have any problems with your back, or any other problems you think you're having that are related to your back, you got to go see Sage, because they're all the rage in chiropractic care. So, see Sage Chiropractic. Their phone number is 215-497-0700. Go see Dr. Carey and go see Dr. Mike.
So good.
All right, we are back, and we got a lot of people talking about what you guys were talking about in Atlantic City. But we're going to kind of go in a different direction here. We're going to talk about motorsports, because we didn't come back the following week because I was moving snow right after we did motorsports. Kate needs to be commended on getting all the kids and all the people to our booth so we could interview them. The kids were definitely charged up. We had two little guys that kept walking by our booth, and
The milkmen.
the milkmen,
Who are they, Kate?
the Milkovich brothers.
The Lokovich brothers.
Okay.
Jeffrey and Joshua, right? And
Yeah. Their parents
and
love the nickname, the milkmen. I think that may be their nickname going forward.
well, and then we had Caleb Mertz, and
Yep.
when I was talking to Caleb, I told him, I said, I guess you want to be involved and maybe run a chili bowl someday. So then I got an instant message from his dad. I guess I'm going to have to get him ready to go to the chili bowl. I said, sorry, Dad. I said, you got plenty of time to get sponsors, but it's always fun to go there and get the kids. And Kate always brings the kids to give them a chance to come out of their shell and talk. I don't think any of them kids really were in their shell. I think once we asked them the first question, they took off and ran with it. Of course, we always have the Ballard boy, who is
Liam.
Liam Ballard is kind of like my adopted nephew. He
said we made him famous.
Yeah, we made him famous. He made us famous. He's very the kid's got over 200 wins. What's he, 7 years old, 8 years old, Kate?
Yeah, well, I think he might be older than that.
How old is Liam?
I think close to 10.
10. Okay. Well, either way, he's got over 200 wins. Got a lot of USAC stuff.
Couple
He's got
championships.
championships, and now he's going to run a micro sprint. And his dad has ran modifieds and stuff forever. Of course, they were big people with this South Jersey Overhead Door. Now they have their own stuff, all county. And Liam is just, he keeps doing what he's doing. He's going to be something. And we talked about one of my favorite drivers. He won in Allentown and he won in Atlantic City. Briggs just, whatever he sits in, he wins in. And you can attest to this, Bear. He's just got natural talent. He just,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know that family a long time. Briggs was a standout in the quarter midgets too.
Yep.
And he told me one of his favorite wins was he won on the little track at Eldora, and then he won on the big track at Eldora. And I got to know him. And what made me be a big fan of his is he's so, no big deal. It ain't no big deal. And he stays loyal to what he's got. I know a lot of people are knocking on his door, asking him to do this, but he stays loyal. And that means a lot to a lot of people. And he's a gasser, man. He ain't afraid to do what he's got to do, and he gets it done.
And he's another kid that can set up his own car too.
Yeah, he's
Right.
the Indoor Series champion this year too.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, he's
Prince
a series
did.
champion.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
I forgot all about that. He he's just, you talk to him and it's just like, he, and
Yeah,
I
low
tell you,
key, right.
I said, you have no idea the people that you're racing against, how much of superstars they are, and you're racing against these guys and you're running with them. You're not trying to catch them. You are catching them and you're beating them. He beat Baloo that night. And Baloo was like, well, he's an up and comer. He's going to be. I said, do you realize that you're going to be a superstar? And lo and behold, the next day, his mom sent me a message. She goes, I tell him all the time. And he just shrugs it off. She goes, it must be nice to have somebody else tell him the same thing. And for him to be so modest and be the way that he is, that just makes people like him even more. And there's a few other ones out there, the kids that are running these great cars. And of course, Logan Watt has moved up to the modifieds, but and Colin Cox and all, they're all so gracious and they're all so nice to talk to. And they're all so polished. I mean, I always get a kick interviewing Logan Watt. He's such a pleasure to talk to him. And, you know, I got pictures of him when he's knee high to a grasshopper, and now he's running modifieds. And you can see his dad is so proud. His mom has no fingernails left. And you know, when I interviewed him, I said, did I see you in an open wheel car? He goes, yeah, but my mom kind of thinks it was like a quarter midget. I said, your mom don't know what you're into. But yeah, I mean, I think racing with the kids that are coming up, and Paulie Hartwig too. I mean, he's really coming along. I mean, there's just so much talent out there that's progressing that I think we're good. I think we need to find somebody to hit the lottery to open New Egypt back up so we can get some more of these young kids going and racing at their home track at New Egypt. I haven't heard any information on New Egypt. So if anybody's out there listening, wondering, because everybody looks to Nick Leach about that, I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm hoping for the best. Earls can tell you about Wall Stadium. All I can tell you is this. If New Egypt doesn't open, you need to go to Bridgeport or you need to go to Wall Stadium. Opening night at Wall Stadium, if it ain't the same opening night as Bridgeport, you better get there early because there ain't going to be no room for anybody.
That's about it. Yes, indeed. And Warren Austin will be our chief flagger this year.
He is.
Yeah.
Yep. And Kate's going to be there too. So this is going to be fun and wide open.
A lot of fun.
I'm the cheap girlfriend.
Yep. Wide Open Wednesday is going to be there. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. And then you guys got that series you got going on, right, Bear? Tell everybody about what that is. They're young people too, right?
Yeah. We just finished up taking applications for the Young Lions program. Basically, Joe and I have we're going to announce them tomorrow night on the show. We narrowed it down to 3 competitors who are going to compete all year long. They're going to send us weekly results in one particular class, whatever class they choose to report for the whole season. And monthly, they have to send us their grade point average, because if they fall below a 3.5, they're out of the contest. So you need to have grades and you need to have good race results.
That's great.
And at the end of the season, we are going to give the winner a brand new, fully detailed 3-layer fire suit.
Awesome. That's great.
That's pretty cool. And all the kids that I talk to, they all are doing well in school too.
Well, yes. I'll tell you, you ask Buddy Schweibens, you ask Logan Watt, you ask Paulie Hartwig. Every time I talk to them, the first thing I ask them, before I ask them anything about racing, is, how are your grades? And, and that was because I had, and Buddy can attest to this for sure, because his dad was, and I've talked about it. I'm like, look, I know that you're really good at racing, but at the end of the day, there is a very small percentage of people that this will then become their living. So you have to have something else that you're going to do for a living as a backup plan. And you have to graduate from high school. Like, there's no, that is, they all know when they come talking to me, that's Charlie Moore, Chris Morrison nephew, same thing. What are you guys doing? Dylan DeVault, how's school? You guys are great at driving that race car, but you also need to have your grades and you need to be doing your chores at home. And Miss Kate is going to ask you about it every time she sees you. Hannah Corman, I ask her the same things. I just talked to her about that when I saw her this weekend. So,
I mean, my brother graduated high school. My brother, John, he worked at Quality Auto Body, which the Still Wagons are the grandsons of the guy that owned Quality Auto Body, that raced sprint cars. My brother, John, applied his trade there until he bought his own body shop. And my brother funded all his racing. He, that was his deal. He ran a body shop and he raced a race car. And it's not a cheap sport to be in. It's expensive. And in our kind of sport, the sport that we love, You lose more than you win. You will never
Yes.
win more than you lose.
That's the truth.
You're racing for peanuts, and that's what I had to tell that to a wingless sprint car guy. I said, look, just go out there, have fun, do what you do. You're never going to win more than you lose. You're going to lose more. Billy Pouch won 700 features, 800 features. How many did he lose? Thousands.
Yeah.
And in our sport, it's the only sport where the drivers have to pay to get in, which they shouldn't because they're putting on the show. If I owned a racetrack, no driver would pay to get in. No driver, because they're putting on the show. And they bring 5-10 people with them. There's something wrong there, I think. I think Pete, the guy that's going to take over Wall, I think he's got the right concept. I think there's going to be a lot of good things and a lot of crazy changes that are going to happen at Wall. And I think it's going to open up the floodgates for other promoters to do things. And if they don't, you better thank God that it's an asphalt track and not a dirt track. That's all I got.
Pete's promoting it as an entertainment venue. It's a racetrack, but it's also entertainment. So
Andy Belmont said that in 1998. It's not rocket science. It's entertainment. Sell them hot dogs. Sell them sodas. You got to give them something for their dollar. They're not going to sit at your racetrack for 5 hours and not get entertained or get something to take home with them. If a kid wins a bicycle at your racetrack, mom and dad are coming back.
That's exactly
right.
You know what I mean, and that's where the fat guy with the microphone came in and kept everybody entertained and gave away the prizes. The kids meant the world to me. They still mean the world to me. That's what I'm about. I love the race car drivers. I grew up with them. They're my family too, but the kids are important to me. That's what I miss the most about not being able to go to the racetrack is the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of kids, we got to bring this guy on. So I'm going to take you guys off. We'll bring this guy on. I'll bring you guys back. If you don't want to come back, you don't have to, but I gotta bring this guy on. So we'll remove you. Kate, you can stay. But we got to bring this guy on here. He is the voice of Maple Grove. This is Billy.
Hey, Billy!
Bill. But first, before we talk,
did you show him? Did you show him?
Oh, he knows. He knows. He knows. So, first of all, we did this for Billy. Okay, let's go up here. First, we done this for William. Okay, now Billy's black. So, what happened, Bill? Now you're black. We lost Billy. Every time he comes on the first. Where's he at? We lost him.
Oh, we lost him.
We lost Billy and we lost her. He'll come back. When Billy comes back, we'll let him back in, Kate. But yeah, I mean, I think, Atlantic City is becoming the atmosphere to be at. And just like Allentown
Well, one of the other things that I wanted to mention, and Earl probably knows this better than I do. So I don't know a whole lot about poker. But I love how we've kind of come up with, we have the Blackjack 21 feature.
Right.
We have the 7-11 qualifiers. So I know that like all of that is poker speak. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I think it's super cool. And again, it adds to the entertainment.
Yes, exactly.
One of the other things that a lot of people don't get to see, because this doesn't always happen during, I don't know exactly the timing again, because I'm kind of in the middle of other stuff, but we do have some special awards that go out on Saturdays during the Gamblers Classic. And so Anthony Payne won the Doug Craig Hard Charger Award.
Yes.
Paulie Hartwig III won the Nick Fenora Award. Ryan Flores won the Walt Chernobyl Best Appearing Car Award. Zach Myers, who works on Cap Henry's car, he won the Bruce Kinberg Best Engineered Car. And Becca Lamoth won the Nick Fenora Family Official of the Year Award.
That was very well deserved.
So a lot of that, yes, for any of those, anybody
quick,
that's
can
been
I
in the
interrupt?
pits. Yes.
Hey, Bear, is that a snack pack?
Bear, what are you eating? How dare you come on here and eat stuff and not share it with your friends?
He's got his own green room.
All right, Billy's back. Let's see. Let's get Billy back in here. Hold on, Earl. We're going to remove you for a minute.
We'll let Bear finish his dinner.
Billy, what the hell happened? Billy, talk to me, Billy. Now he's froze.
No, he's not frozen. No, he's messing with you.
Billy. There's
Now
Billy.
he is messing with you.
Billy's the voice of Maple Grove. That is young William. But Billy, can you hear
Yep,
me?
that is indeed me.
All right, now,
Nick, on your
first-
side, I still can't hear you.
You still can't hear me. Why is that?
I don't know.
Kate, can you hear me?
I can hear you, and I can hear Billy.
All right, I can't hear Nick on my side, but I can hear you, Katie, though.
Okay. I can translate if need be.
Okay.
All right. All right, Kate, first, before we do anything with Billy, Kate, Billy decided that he wanted to do a little moonlighting. Okay?
Oh, you've been moonlighting, Bill.
Yeah, Billy was.
Yep. Yeah.
Billy's been doing some
I don't know
moonlighting.
if that's a good
so
thing or a bad thing.
This is what happened to Billy while he was moonlighting. So pay attention,
Oh,
fans.
Lord. Oh,
What in the hell was that? So Billy decided he was going to moonlight Kate.
Yep,
and
yep,
try
that
and be,
was indeed me. That was indeed me. And you think that the snow would be nice and soft, but I realized that snow is really, really hard when you get hit by it.
Get your toupee back.
Yeah, did you get your toupee back?
jeez.
Billy, tell us
So-
what's going on in Maple Grove.
What's going on at Maple Grove, Bill?
So basically, we're in the middle of getting everything ready for the season. We're doing a lot of signups for our points. A lot of racers are going to be turning out this season. We're really looking forward to that. We're basically getting stuff ready in the office. Me and Shane have been keeping real busy along with our office staff, and we're really looking forward to the start of the season in a few weeks.
All right, Kate, ask him what he's been doing with all this snow besides moonlight and trying to be a reporter.
Aside from moonlighting and getting run over by the plows, Nick would like to know what you've been doing during the off season, other than getting ready for the Maple Grove season.
Basically, what I've been doing is I've been doing a lot of posts on social media. I started to do a Racer of the Day feature where I just pick a random racer.
Ooh.
And with all the history of racing that's happened all over the world, with all the great racers and all the great personalities, it's hard to pick just one person each day to be featured. But there's a huge quality racers and people behind the scenes and all over the industry that deserve to be recognized. And I just do a little feature where I recognize them and get a little shout out for them.
All right, Kate,
That's
tell
awesome.
him that
Yep.
keep us up to speed on what's going on, and we will talk to him next Wednesday, as always.
Nick says we will talk to you next Wednesday. Keep us up to speed. And how's your dad?
Dad's doing pretty good.
Good.
I haven't seen him since Christmas, but I've been getting updates on him. Unfortunately, with my work schedule, I haven't been able to see him. But I want to thank everyone for their thoughts and prayers over the last couple months. He just keeps getting better and better, and we can't be more happy to see him home someday.
That's awesome.
Yep.
All right, keep
All right,
us
cool.
posted, and we'll talk to you next week, Bill.
Will do. And Katie, before I go quick, on behalf of the staff of Maple Grove Raceway, we'd like to send our condolences to George Case's family. For those of you that follow drag racing at Maple Grove, George Case was a former GM from 1989 to 2007 at the Grove. We unfortunately lost him on Monday night due to that dreaded C word that everybody has heard of. So we would like to send our thoughts and prayers to George Case and his family during this difficult time, and we're thinking about him.
All right,
Thanks.
Billy, thank you, buddy.
Thanks, Bill.
Yep.
All right,
See you guys
talk
next
to you
week.
next week. Yep.
All
Yeah, cancer blows. No matter what shape or form, everybody's been touched by cancer.
Yeah, and I don't know what his situation was, but we also lost the Cam father today.
Yeah,
Uh,
Mr. Iskatarian, right?
Yeah, Iskandarian.
Oh.
Ed Iskandarian. My whole life, I remember my dad wearing his shirts.
My
the Cam
brother
father.
too. Yep.
Cam
Cam.
father.
Father and
And,
yeah, all everybody knows about Iskatarian. And there was an article I seen about the 3/4 cam. Now,
Mhm.
my brother, oh, if you got this car and it had a 3/4 cam, explain what that means, Fred. What's a 3/4 cam?
Well, the 3/4 had a bigger lift than the regular, like your 5/8 cam, or
Okay.
that which your standard 5/8 or half-inch lift cam. But there's a whole bunch of other metrics that go with it. It's not just a 3/4 lift
Makes
cam.
it's better to have
What it
that?
does, it holds the valves open a little bit
Okay.
longer. You can dump a little more fuel. But the Ed Iskandarian, he was good. He's known for phasing his cams, having them made just right for getting in there, and you can play with the timing a little bit.
Mhm.
You made them a little bit off so you can play with the timing, and everything came up. You got a little bit more. Well, you got a lot more horsepower out of it, but
See,
we got a lot. We put a 3/4 lift cam in our tow truck. The thing got like 1.5 miles to the gallon, but
Oh my gosh.
anything in the world.
See,
was-
American mechanic. I have
was-
American mechanic. No, Bear, you cannot have him.
Well, if you look, I got 2/3 of the show here anyway.
He was 104 years old, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
104 years old.
And we have a
That's
guy
crazy.
that Fred's son-in-law is trying to get us, Scotty,
Mhm.
trying to get us to guy, and he helps Timmy Tanner. So we're going to try and get him on the show. He's a big drag racer too,
Yeah,
but he
Paul
does
Gold.
and he does a lot of other stuff.
Mhm.
But no, guys, I mean, it's good to be back in here. I miss being in
Yes,
the
indeed.
studio. Trenton's coming up. Of course, I'll be in North Carolina with Bear. We'll be scouting some talent. Bear, where are you going in North Carolina?
Fayetteville. My son-in-law is in the Army, so
Oh,
we're
okay.
going down
Nice.
to the base.
Okay. I'm
Hey,
going to-
Second Airborne.
I'm going to Lincolnton, North Carolina to see my
Well,
nephew.
there's actually a race going on in Riley that weekend, but
Okay.
don't tell Mrs. Bear that.
All right, well, then, just
Mrs.
tell her you're
Barrett
going out
does
to
not
get a loaf
know.
of bread, and you and I will meet up and we'll go there.
Mhm.
Copy
And,
that.
Could you imagine that? Imagine
Well,
that
and
selfie, Kate. Me and Bear together. Imagine that.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. That picture would actually be Bear giving you back to us.
Now, Fred and Nick, you're going to be at Trenton, right?
Nick's not going to be there. I'll be over there.
Oh, okay, you'll be manning the booth.
Yeah, so that's from
He's going to North Carolina, but I'll be wandering around out there, running in.
Yeah, so that's the 19th, the 20th, and the 21st, and we're going
Right.
to have for the first time this year, as people have seen at Tulsa and was the junior microsprints. They will
Oh,
be
that's
there as
cool.
well.
That's
Oh, at
Yes.
Trenton?
That'll be Thursday.
Yeah.
One
night.
thing they
That's-
got to
that will
have
be
in
Thursday
Trenton this
night.
year is pork roll.
pork roll.
They did not have it last year. I had to go get my own pork roll.
Well, maybe they'll have it this year. I don't know.
I hate to break
I'm not in
people's
charge
hearts.
of the pork roll.
No,
I'm a Trent guy, so
I hate to break people's hearts, but Ely's pork roll is better than Taylor pork roll.
I like Case's pork roll. So
Well, Case's, Taylor, all this- but Ely's pork roll is better than.
no, Case's and Taylor are from Trenton, and
Yeah.
that's why you got to have it.
Well, yeah, it's the best. Jim Mitch used to work there for 35 years.
I know. I used to work on
Yep.
their
He
Taylor's
did.
truck.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I used to work on Taylor's trucks.
We
when
used
they
to
were around
give
the
away the
corner from me.
loaves at New Egypt for the
Yeah.
past 2 years. Yep. We used to give them out.
We
People-
did.
All they wanted to do was be in the contest to win the pork roll. They didn't want to do nothing. No, I don't care about the race. I want to win the pork roll.
I know. I have to send my dad pork roll out to Cincinnati all
Yep.
the time, and tasty cakes too.
This guy. You know what, Bear?
Yes, and thank you,
Dalton
Mike,
was
for that.
Do me a
Slingshots
favor.
will also be with the junior sprinters.
All right, yeah, Flying Pig after show.
Yeah, that's what I just had backstage.
This used to be a family show. Always. Earl, not you. Earl's like the Reverend. But you know what, Joe? You can kiss it. Okay.
Earl's sneaky about it because he'll be at the Flying Pig. He just won't know.
Joe will be face down tonight in his prison cell.
But I'll call Mark.
Earl is
I'll call Mark
Switzerland.
after me,
Yeah, we'll
so-
get more
You know,
too.
This
Yep.
is bullshit. You know what? The show goes way off base. Okay.
You sent me the link. That's all I
See?
can say.
You opened the door.
Right.
You just walk through it.
Good thing I
Nice
got
and
big
slow.
shoulders. Oh my God.
Ah.
Earl.
Yes,
Earl,
sir.
you hear the way they're
Sitting
calling
there.
me Earl? Thanks, Kate. Thanks a lot.
We'll continue
King and I
that
are
tomorrow.
keeping control.
Tomorrow morning.
Oh yeah, tomorrow morning we'll continue that.
That's
Earl's
right.
going to bring breakfast sandwiches over from the Flying Pig on his way over to the studio. I can see that coming.
They don't open that early.
Yeah, don't forget 9 to 9:30 is America's Mechanic for
Under the hood.
on WBCB, along with Need for Speed from 9:30 to 10 with Earl Krause. Of course, he'll be the first caller. Nick Marco will be involved there. Somebody get a hold of Nick and
He might be there. I don't know if he's going to call now.
I'll call.
Oh, okay.
I'll call.
Oh.
I'll call. Yeah, I love you too. Like a cancerous growth, Joe. Thanks.
Oh, no.
Oh man, Bear. When you get next to him tomorrow, Dusty Rhodes flying elbow, just one. Tell him
Just
it's from
one.
Nick. But thanks for coming on, Bear. I appreciate you coming on tonight. Really
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
Thank you guys for having me. You guys do a
Cool.
great
You know, you
job.
can come on anytime you want. Maybe next time you can bring maybe he'll get a furlough, a couple hours off. Let Joe come on with you.
Did you see what Warren said?
With who said? Warren?
Hockey's
He said
done.
hockey's done.
10-4, buddy.
Brought to you by
The bus that just ran over Nick.
I broke out the Blackberry Moonshine today for
the
this.
bus ran me over and kept going. Terrible. It's just terrible the way I get treated. And I don't even get paid for this job. Good. I'm glad I got
Love
rid
you,
of that
mean it.
now. Unbelievable how I get treated.
Violins are out.
Yeah, I know the violins are up there.
Yes,
Earl, why are you rubbing it in, Earl? You're
Hey,
supposed
you
to be
know.
my friend. Well, you know,
Great show there.
it's like you guys. Oh, here it is.
This show brought to you by the Flying Pig Tavern and Tap.
That's right. If you ain't doing nothing and you want to hang out with Earl, Kate, Bear, Joe, and everybody else that goes down Route 130 in your Bordentown, just go to the Flying Pig. They'll all be there. You won't have to pay for your meal.
Nick won't be
Everybody
there.
else- I won't be there because I'm never invited.
Hey, Kate, is Kaylee Bryson running Trenton?
You
We
can all
have her
kiss
be
my
next
ass, Kaylee Bryson. Now you
Oh, there we go.
You know what, Bear?
Yes.
Bear.
Yes.
Don't even say nothing about Kaylee Bryson. This 2 years now. Kate, you either. You're done.
Table
I'm
for
done with
7, please.
Listen, I tried to get her when we were at Port Royal, but she had a rough day. I wasn't going to bother.
Don
Her car
Allen,
broke. So
pick me up at the Quaker Bridge Wall. Now, Don.
All right, Don, I'll pick you up.
You traitor. You traitor.
Nick, I sent you a Christmas card with a nice Kaylee Bryson sticker
Yes,
in
I
it,
did
buddy.
get that. I did. That's because you knew
Oh,
you
yeah,
weren't,
it's going to be
you weren't
crowded at
going
the
to hook
pig.
me up. You
Yeah.
figured you'd give me an autograph because you weren't going to hook me up. It's fine. It's fine. Going to be crowded at the pig tonight.
Yeah. Table for 7.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll tell you that
I
right
am
now.
going to send the
Bullshit.
Flying Pig a bill for all this.
Quit smiling, Earl. You're supposed to be on my side, Earl. Jesus Christ. Excuse me, Lord. Help me out here. I need some help. They're ganging up on me. Bear, what are you
you're
drinking?
such an easy target.
It's
such an
Flying
easy-
Pig Sweet
You
Tea.
freaking missed me. I'm the biggest target in the room. It's not funny, Kate. It's not funny. Pick on the fat kid. Pick on the fat kid. It's okay. I can take it. Oh, you had to chime in, huh, Don? Yeah, chime in. Okay, fine. Fine. I thought you were my friend, Don. Oh, no, my friend. No. That's fine. Well, thanks that I got it just stuck in my back, jammed and turned. You know it's bad for girls. following them. You know it's bad.
I'll rent a room over there at the pig.
That's what Joe said. Maybe we could get a separate wing.
Yeah.
We might
Yeah,
need
I'm
it.
I'll check with him and see if we get that back room.
Separate wing at the pig. We need it. Yeah. Hey, Joe. Never mind. Just you know.
Oh,
With friends like
Lord.
you,
On this
I
note,
On that note,
Yeah, I thought
Yes.
this was only an hour.
Yeah, and on that note, we're going to end Wide Open Wednesday tonight. And I appreciate all you coming on. Not really, but thanks for coming on. Earl, I can't say nothing bad to you because you're just Earl and you're a
Thank you.
god.
He's a legend.
thank
Other
you.
so
two, these other three, what I should call them, I can't because the FCC will knock us off. Wait till you start your show tomorrow night, Mr. Adams and Mr. Bear.
Oh Lord.
You know,
Send me the link.
you know,
10-4.
they'll be flying a banner brought to you by the Flying Pig. Thanks, Fred.
They're just a little pig going by.
Yeah. Thanks, Fred. Yeah. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right.
Thanks,
Now.
Bear.
Thanks,
Of course.
Bear. Yeah, great show. See you tomorrow, Bear.
Good, Bear.
Fine. Alan, you're done too. I'm going to start screening the people to come on this damn show. From now on. Block everybody. It'll just be me. It's all right, Fred. I got an ice pick. I'm going to ice pick the tires on your pickup on the
Oh,
way out.
boy.
Jeez. It's getting hostile.
Upstairs is good too. Upstairs where, Warren? What the hell are you talking about?
At the pig.
At the
Flying
pig.
pig.
That's 2 floors? I didn't
That's
see
hi-
that when I was
There's a
there.
high
What the hell
clientele
is
goes
going on here?
upstairs.
Yeah, we've only been there once. We've been there like 4 or 5 times, so we know.
Yeah, you got a tiny question when you go in. Hi, it's Fred. Oh, yeah, right upstairs, Mr.
Yeah,
Fletcher.
we're in the special
Yeah,
room.
head
for
up
our
to
man.
the LDE
Oh,
lounge,
yeah, Earl's
Mr.
with me,
Fletcher.
Greg's with me, Kate, Bear, and Joe. Oh, yeah, go right up.
Yeah.
Give your name at the door. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Warren is taking my, you know what, Alan? Knock it off. Warren's taking my place.
Well, he
Well-
had to at motorsports because you were messing
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
the
he had
interview.
to at Motorsports. He done a good job too. So did you, Kate. Warren got on the microphone. He what
With the
I call that
Ardhoffer
girl?
girls.
The whore hopper
We're
girl.
not saying that.
Oh,
Oh, my
wow.
gosh. No,
Art
it's
Hoffer.
Ardhoffer
Ardhoffer.
girls.
Art Hoffer.
Bear, here's what happened. Okay, the Ornhoffer girl came over, and Kate said, "This is Ornhoffer." Well, I didn't hear Ornhoffer. I heard whore hopper,
Oh, no.
like whore hopper. I said, "Did you just call that girl a whore hopper?" And she said, "Yes, she did." So she said that you called her a whore hopper. That's how that all started. So, and then we
That
made
Orthoffer girl's she works indoors. She's
Yes.
on the crew.
She does. So Peyton is one of the infield crew. She actually wasn't able to make it Friday because
Yeah,
her
saw
and
her
her
Saturday.
dad were so busy with some so they have a towing business and they had some accidents that they she
Right.
stayed. She texted and said, "Look, I'm not going to make it because she needed to stay and help her dad." So we're like, "Hey,
Oh,
we got it."
She drives a roll off. She did tell me that.
She
Well,
does.
this
She does
just
a roll
in,
back.
Warren's now at the
Two
pig. So.
greens. Look at him at the pig.
It's just in. Breaking news.
Green,
Yeah, that
green means go.
if I see any post on Facebook, and,
There's
don't
a
want-
good chance you may.
all right, yeah, yeah, add that to the trend. All you guys with a picture, add that to the trend, Kate. You mind just
I
putting
am.
that?
I'm going to get
Good
a
idea.
picture of all of us at the Flying Pig without
Yeah,
you.
there you go.
Up on the second floor in the LDE lounge.
Up on
Earl.
the second floor of the Flying Pig.
Where can you have so much fun?
See?
Nowhere. Nowhere like coming to Wide Open
Fred is
Wednesday.
cracking up.
Wide Open Wednesday. Pick on Nick Day.
We're wide open.
Wide Open Wednesday. Pick on Nick Day.
Stay tuned for next Wednesday.
I'm
That's
going.
I'm
right.
already looking
I'm
forward
going to
to
go
it.
buy a gallon of gas, and I'm going over to the Flying Pig, and it's going to be flying. It's going to be flying red hot when I get over.
Over to Town and Country.
Jeez. All right.
All right, I'm leaving.
All right.
Yeah,
Kate,
I'll
I
get
love
on.
you. Get the hell out. Goodbye, Kate.
Good night,
Yeah.
guys.
Love you.
See you tomorrow.
All right, Bear, get the hell out. Love you too. I'll talk to you later. See
Yep.
you. Bye.
See you tomorrow, Earl.
Punch Joe
See you in the
when
morning.
see him. Love you. Earl,
Yes,
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Earl, I can't handle this. I'll talk to you tomorrow, Earl.
yes, look forward to tomorrow morning.
All right, thank you,
And
Earl.
we might talk about
10:30
racing.
on BCB.
Yeah, you
Okay.
might talk about racing, maybe not the Flying Pig. Maybe you talk about some racing.
We'll talk about racing. Yes. We'll talk about Wall Stadium.
All
There
right,
you go.
talk about
Right.
Wall Stadium when you get a chance to do that. Thanks, Earl.
All right, guys. Good
All right,
night.
that's pretty good. Yep. And what's this guy got to say? Porky Pig and the Flying Pig. No,
Yeah.
no. All right, we got to
That's
do.
all,
We
folks.
got to do one. Yeah, that's all, folks. That's all for Nick. I got to do one more thing here because we can't forget this guy.
Up next, we have Fletcher's Garage. That's right, the main sponsor of Wide Open Wednesday, and they are located at 480 Hood Boulevard in Fairless Hills. Their phone number is 215-295-4931, and their motto is, if they can't fix it, it's broke. It's home of America's mechanic Fred Fletcher, and he also does Need for Speed on WBCB on Thursday mornings. So keep an eye out for Mr. Fletcher, America's mechanic. Also, we have reliable consulting, sales, training, and marketing brought to you by Chris Bennett. His phone number is 215-206-9053. We thank all our sponsors for participating on Wide Open Wednesday. Bob Drayton Incorporated has been locally owned and operated since 1955. Their goal is to provide excellent customer service and quality rentals to every client. They have a large selection of rentals and solutions for every project or every event you have. You can count on their experienced team for fast and courteous service each time you call them. And they have a 24-hour emergency service, locally owned and operated since 1955. That's over 70 years, gang. Licensed and insured, free estimates available, 24-hour service, military and senior discounts, quality products, and an excellent customer service. Check them out, gang. They're located at 151 Big Hill Road, Southampton, New Jersey. Their phone number is 609-859-3629. And they race, that's right, New Egypt Speedway, Bridgeport Speedway. Bob and his son race the 4-cylinder class, and they sponsor the class at New Egypt Speedway. So when it hits the fan, he's your man, and whatever you eat, he's got your seat. They have a 1-800 number, and it's 1-800-521-2014. So whatever you need, give Mr. Bob a call, and he'll help you out. They are official sponsor of Wide Open Wednesday right here on Wednesday nights from 6 to 7 p.m. Mr. Bob, he's on the job, and you should be too.